Welcome to This Week in East Brunswick. Today, Mayor Brad Cohn visits Brunswick Design, one of the many businesses participating in the Shop East Brunswick Property Tax Rebate Program. We visit Managers Baseball Complex, where an East Brunswick High School alumnus held a Wiffleball tournament to raise funds for a memorial scholarship in honor of a former friend and teammate who passed away. Al Nygren, Executive Director and Curator of the New Jersey Film Festival, stops by the studio to talk with the filmmakers behind the documentary Hello, 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 Lee Ranaldo Electric Trim, about the world-renowned guitarist that will be kicking off the festival. And we check out Playhouse 22's production of My Fair Lady before opening night as we talk with the director about the play. All this, plus we have information about upcoming events at the East Brunswick Public Library. So stay with us. This Week in East Brunswick starts now.
Well, we're here today with Savas Uztek, who is the owner and operator of Brunswick Design Tile and Kitchen right here in East Brunswick, right on Route 18. And before we get started, I just want to first thank you for being one of the first people to become part of our Shop East Brunswick program. That is a rewards program where residents who are going to frequent any of the merchants that participate in the program get a reduction or a discount for shopping,
products, yes.
And then that accumulates on an account, and that once a year at the end of the year, that account total gets transferred directly to the property tax rolls and is deducted from your property taxes. So in return for providing residents with an opportunity to save on their taxes, we're trying to help drive business to the small businesses that occupy our business. A win-win. And so you were one of the first, and we absolutely appreciate that.
Thank you, thank you.
What I was hoping that you might be able to start out with is first telling residents where you're located and what the hours of operation are so that they know where to find you.
Okay, thank you for coming first. When you offer us, when I visited you, you mentioned taxpayer program. Definitely, I said, remember, we would like to join that program because we would like to assist first our neighbors here, because we are making money here. We would like to support our customer and our neighbor. They have to support you, and they have to support each other.
Great.
And also, I would like to mention Brunswick Design since Stone Age tile here. And we purchased February 1st, 2017 here. And our address, first web address, www.brunswickdesign.com. It's our web page. And our operating 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. And we are opening Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So please welcome all our, the neighbors here. All time we are saying our customers, it's your store. And whenever you need something, you can come here, okay? And also we are selling tile, marble, kitchen cabinets, vanities, custom design kitchen cabinets, and our price is amazing. So please welcome here, it's your store. Also we are offering to member, if you are not member of taxpayer, we are offering you to card, and you can start to save money.
Great. Talk a little bit about some of this. I see all the beautiful tiles, and in many instances, sometimes people need to see something in a design, gives them a little thought that they might not have been able to come up with themselves. But you do offer services to help people design kitchens and bathrooms.
And also we have very nice designers, the kitchen cabinet designers, also the vanities, custom design of the vanities. And also we have nice tiles, marbles. And the good news, our customer, if the people needs to renovate their house, we are selling in stock items. 1,000 square feet, we have in stock, made in Italy, made in Spain, made in Turkey, the good price and the best quality. And please welcome here. We can assist your bed, we can assist your kitchen, we can assist your whatever you need. So please welcome.
Do you offer any type of services for people who already have the products in terms of being able to, the upkeep? Because as I know, there's an upkeep involved in marble and stones that if you don't do it right, you're going to end up having to repair or replace very quickly, and that's important.
And also we are working around 100 contractors. They are our customer. And we can assist you. For example, you don't know how to design in your kitchen cabinets. We can send our contractors, they can assist you. For example, you have countertop, for example, but you don't want to replace it. It's still nice, but you have to clean up. We are sending our contractors. They are cleaning up. they are changing the shine, and you are spending the money. So, our goal, of course, all the business, we have to make money, but it's our goal, first we have to love our customer, the customer satisfaction, okay? And also we would like to work in East Brunswick residents and the other residents here years, 10 years, 100 years.
That's great to hear, and I think the other side to small businesses that we sometimes overlook and never really should is that they are partners in a community, and they are our neighbors, and they are the ones that are out there supporting the football teams and the school functions and all of that. And maybe I'll talk a little bit. I know that you didn't start out in life in this business. You do come from education background.
Of course, yes, I'm a teacher.
As you
Still
know,
I'm
that's very important to me. Our school system in East Brunswick is one of the best in the state. Maybe talk a little bit about yourself.
Originally, I am a teacher. Still, I am a teacher. But I taught 20 years, and one day one of my partner, he said me, "Are you interested in the business in the United States?" I said, "Why not?" After we started to check, how we can start, we saw tile, marble, kitchen cabinet is starting the business, and still I am a teacher. When I saw the kids here, I am asking, "How old are you? What grades? How is the summer? Okay, what's your expectation for your life?" But of course, I would like to support teachers as a teacher,
Right.
and the school systems. I said the mayor would like to donate 1,000, square feet to one of school. We can renovate, the kitchen or maybe kitchen cabinets and the bathroom, what they need. So still, I am a teacher. Please welcome all the students, my students, all the parents, my parents.
Well, on behalf of the township, and it is one of the most diverse townships in the state, we're very proud of that. And we are a big community, and we are open, big family, and we want you to feel like you're part of that.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for being part of our program.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm here today at the East Brunswick Baseball League's fields, and there is a Wiffleball game being played today, which is being done in memory of a former East Brunswick resident and baseball player by the name of Patrick Awasagba, who passed away unfortunately at a very young age about 2 years ago. The Wiffleball game is in his honor, it's in his memory, and it's being sponsored by one of his teammates at the time, Greg Sampson, also East Brunswick resident.
I played Little League baseball with him since I was like 11, all the way through playing high school with him. So just like how these kids are playing right now, that's how I knew him since then. Well, every year I've had a wiffle tournament since I was like 11, 6th grade, like at my house, just like a few guys, and he came to it every year. So I thought it'd be something nice to do in honor of him. We would have like 6 teams, and today we got 10 total. It seems like everyone's having fun, kids are having fun, so that's all really matters.
He was the most humble person that I can imagine. It was my son, but he taught me a lot. He put the interests of other people ahead of his own interests. I call him a gentle giant, because that was pretty much what he demonstrated while alive. I recall some of his colleagues, they came to the house when he passed, and they said something about when he was interviewed for the high school yearbook. And he said something like, "I intend to live forever." So far, so good. That was in his yearbook. So this is an evidence of that. Evidence of that in terms of the scholarship. We'll continue to do this as long as we are alive. Even when we're long gone, his sisters will continue this. His memory has to be kept alive because he was that kind of person.
The money we're raising for him is going towards a scholarship in his name at East Brunswick High School. To a kid with outstanding academics, because he was a very smart kid, so that was the reason behind it.
It just goes to show, and it's a testament to our kids and the way they're raised, that it was so important to them that they preserve somebody's memory, their friends. And so what has started initially as a backyard wiffle ball game has turned into a full-fledged fundraiser right here, and the Baseball League is helping support that. it's the memories of people that you have around you that you'll keep forever, and people like Greg are helping to preserve that. He's just a good kid, and there's lots of them that are like that here in the town, and it makes me, again, feel so blessed to be representative of such a wonderful, caring, diverse, and tolerant township like East Brunswick.
I can't thank these guys enough. I mean, on behalf of my family, I thank them. They grew up here in East Brunswick, and has been part of this community. And to see everyone that they went to kindergarten, elementary school, middle school, high school, to see them here, out of respect for him, to be part of this, to leave their homes and be part of it, and to actually see some of the parents who were part of the baseball league is amazing. I'm grateful to everybody.
I think he would love it. I know his parents are happy for it. I know he wouldn't want me to win, so that he might not be happy about, but yeah, I think he would love to do it right now. He would love to be here, right, playing and stuff, but yeah, I think he would love seeing his parents out here and having fun. Yeah, I just want to thank all the people that came here today, all the parents that are helping out, parents in the snack bar, parents who helped me set up the field. Ron Kaplan was here last night helping me out, and my dad was here this morning lining the fields. And Complex, thanks to Jim Logan for letting us, the president of East Brunswick Baseball League, for allowing us to use the field. And just all the parents helping out and helping me organize this. Couldn't do it without them.
Hello everyone, it's Al Nygren back with some more Filmmaker interviews for you as the New Jersey Film Festival Fall 2017 season is about to begin. This fall we have 27 films that are going to be screened between September 15th and November 2nd on select Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. There's even a couple of Thursday night screenings as well that are revival programs. Well, the film festival has been running now for 36 years, and I'm proud to be the director that long, and we'll be back here again and again, hopefully for the next few years. But today, we have two very special artists, filmmakers here, to present the film that will be our opening night program. The film is a documentary about Lee Ranaldo, a very famous guitarist for the band Sonic Youth, and the name of the film is called Hello, 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 Lee Ranaldo Electric Trim. And we have director and editor, co-producers here, Fred Rydell and Jerry Freed. Welcome, gentlemen. All right, Fred, how did you get involved in making this film?
Actually, almost accidentally. You know, as you've mentioned, we go back. Lee and I have been friends for a long time. And I had contacted him about something unrelated to the film, and he said he wasn't available to do whatever it was. And because Raul, his producer from Barcelona, happened to be in New York, and they were just going to start tracking a new album. And I thought that sounded pretty more interesting than the thing I'd called Lee about originally, so I thought, why don't I just come over with a camera and see what happens? And Lee thought that sounded like a good idea. So literally the night before, this all happened within 24 hours of beginning production, so there was no prep, there was no exploring, scouting. I mean, literally, I had never recorded, you know, this process before. So I just showed up, and I just said, look, I'll be hanging around. I just had a DSLR with a shotgun mic, no lighting, no rig, and they just did their thing. And it felt real. It felt like there could be a good, an interesting experience here. I didn't really know what they were doing. They weren't sure what they were doing.
And I think that's what makes it really special, because your film, in a sense, mirrors the process of Lee making the album, as he wasn't really sure what he wanted to do for that either.
Yeah, it was a new experience for them, both of them. They'd never worked together before, and Lee's really never worked in this manner where he just was sort of foraging and trying out song ideas without a band. And I didn't know what to expect, so it was all new and fresh to me. And yeah, we just hung around for a long time.
And it's not like anything Lee had done before either in terms of music. And it's quite beautiful. I mean, we get a little bit of a taste of the album as you work your way through the documentary.
more than a little, actually.
Yeah, yeah. So, Jerry, how did you get involved in this project?
Well, Lee and Fred and I were all in school together at SUNY Binghamton, way back when, 40 years ago.
With you.
Yes, and I didn't even know that when we saw your film. It was such a kind of blast to hear that.
Yeah, so it came from the past, and actually, my wife and I met in painting class in this class that Lee was also a painter in. And Lee is a multimedia artist. He does a lot more than just music. And so my wife Karen, who's a painter, and I and Lee met in this class way back when. And then Fred and I hadn't been in touch. Lee and I weren't real close friends, and I ran into Fred at Occupy Wall Street when that was going on, and we had a conversation there. And then when Lee started shooting this film, he and I were then in touch, and he said, "Oh, this is happening," and I've been an editor and producer for 30 years, but on short form, and so I hadn't worked on a feature film, and it just intrigued me what he was saying about what he was capturing there, and I just said, well, maybe I could do some editing for you. Let me play around with things, and it kind of evolved from that.
Yeah, and it really flows very smoothly. You know, the film itself builds to the kind of dramatic moment at the end, at least for me. And at the same time, as I mentioned to Fred before, the film is at first I wanted to say it's like a painting. And then I kind of backtracked as I was thinking about what to ask you guys, that I thought it was more of a collage. As you have moments where what you see is in black and white, at other times in very striking color, and then you have the graphic imagery of the soundtrack that kind of pops up with all the sine curves. So was this something that you kind of came together for you in the editing process?
It did definitely come together in the editing process. I always imagined the film would be in black and white, just completely. And part of that was really because when I looked at the footage originally that I shot the first weekend, the studio is just like a random, craziness of objects with different colors in them. And I just felt like I was looking all over the place. And I wanted to focus on what the work these two were doing. It was two guys, it was very intimate, and it was kind of like they were doing a job, like a very creative thing that still resembled like they showed up every day at 10 and they stayed till 11 at night. And I felt there was a black and white aesthetic there, and I also loved, those black and white films from the 60s and 70s, the Penny Baker, and so I felt there was no harm going that way, and as far as I was concerned, it made it easier to understand the movie. Then we started thinking about the structure of the film. We went back and shot interviews, and we thought, well, let's get out of the studio. Let's completely blow up that feeling, and the color was an easy way to just take you someplace else.
And it also gives a little background on his Sonic Youth past, as well as his artistic past, and he works with his wife, too, in performance.
Yeah, they perform a lot all over the world.
Yeah. So, folks, we're running out of time, but what I wanted to mention to you is that both of these guys are going to be at the opening night screening, which is a terrific program. We have 2 short films that will precede the documentary, and that's on Friday, September 15th, our opening night. The program begins at 7 p.m. General admission is $12 for the general public and $10 for students and seniors. The 2 first films, one is called Hitchhiking with a 357 Magnum. It's an amazing film. It's very experimental. And the second film is called Greeting in the Afternoon by an artist from South Korea, which is also very, very interesting and feeds very nicely into your film. So these guys will be there to take questions and answers, and hope you will join us for this great program. Again, you need further information, you go to njfilmfest.com, or you feel free to call us at 848-932-8482. Thanks so much for coming. It was wonderful meeting you.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So I like it. I like it. It's just like we're in foreign land for me with some of this stuff.
All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chair. Wouldn't it be lovely?
I'm Matthew Muccigrosi. I'm the director of My Fair Lady at Playhouse 22.
Lots
My Fair Lady is a classic musical about a Cockney flower girl who takes lessons with a phonetics professor, Henry Higgins, and he makes a bet that he can transform her into a duchess at the embassy ball, and he does just that, and we go through the journey of both Higgins and Eliza's relationship throughout the musical.
I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I'd never done before.
People who come to see this musical will be in for something completely brand new. We have 10 people playing upwards of 40 to 50 roles on stage, so it's been a lot for the actors. And in terms of the orchestra, we've downsized it from a 25-piece orchestra to just 2 pianos. Having come from George Bernard Shaw's Pygmalion is so strong to begin with that we really had such a great base to work with. Stripping away all the craziness and the grandeur of everything lets us to really focus in on the characters and tell the story.
Oh, you can walk, that's right, and
Updated it 20 years later to 1932. Women have developed more rights at this point. Women, are experiencing more freedoms, are taking on new jobs in the workplace. So that gives our lead character of Eliza Doolittle a stronger platform to develop and grow throughout the production. So I really want women to come away from this production and feel empowered.
What was that?
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
Again.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
I think she's got it.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
By George, she's got it! By George, she's got it! Now it's again. Where does it rain?
On the plain, on the plain.
And where's that soggy plain?
In Spain, in Spain.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. In Hartford, Hereford, and Hampshire,
Hurricanes hardly happen. How kind of you to let me come.
now once again, where does it rain?
On the plain, on the plain.
And where's that blasted plain?
In Spain, in Spain.
I hope that you'll all come out and see My Fair Lady at Playhouse 22. I think you'll really enjoy all of the classic songs and our new twist on this classic piece.
The plain!
Gentlemen.
Okay.
There you go. Come on now.
Sorry, I didn't see you.
You didn't stop.
I'm late for work. Thought I could make it.
It was my first day of school.
He's only 7.
I know.
but I'm going too fast. I'm not going to be able to stop. I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Melissa Hosick, and I invite you to attend one of our upcoming September events for adults at the East Brunswick Public Library. All are open to the public. On Tuesday, September 12th at 7 p.m., come join our World Cafe, where we will talk about how to foster community in East Brunswick. There is limited seating, so please register on the library's website. On Wednesday, September 13th at 7 p.m., author Sabiha Rahman will discuss her book, Threading My Prayer Rug, One Woman's Journey from Pakistani Muslim to American Muslim. This program is co-sponsored by the Sisterhood of Salam Shalom and the East Brunswick Human Relations Council. On Sunday, September 17th at 1 p.m., put on your dancing shoes and come to the Community Arts Center on Cranberry Road. You will learn the basic steps of salsa, merengue, and rumba from professional ballroom dance instructors. This program is co-sponsored by the East Brunswick Arts Commission. To learn about our other events, such as our new Knitting and Crochet Club, Medicare workshops, and more, visit ebpl.org/calendar or follow us on social media. We hope to see you in September.